Hi guys, and we're back with another video, and I'm making chow mein. So for this we need some reduced sodium soy sauce, some regular soy sauce, some sweet mini bell peppers or just regular bell peppers, some spring onions, also called scallions, some garlic. I don't have garlic, so I'm using garlic paste, which is still garlic, some pasta, any type of pasta you prefer, and then some carrots, which I've run out. So I'm just going to skip the carrots for today, and some ginger. Okay, so let's start. So first off, I'm going to get my garlic open, take and cut the top off. So now, because there's a certain way to cut it. So now I have that. Then I'm going to cut the sides off until they become, well, only this is left, and you can't use it. So throw that away. And now if you zoom in, skin side up, it's easier to cut. You want to cut into these little strips. So just do that real quick. Okay, and I'll come back to you after I cut all the bell peppers. Okay, so we got our bell peppers right there, if you can zoom in on that. And it's a variety of colors because, well, they're like colorful bell peppers. Now we're going to cut the spring onions, also known as scallions. So technique, 2 fingers behind your middle finger, and that knuckle is going to guide you. So basically just chop, and so if you zoom in, it's resting against my knuckle, so it makes sure I can't cut my finger. Then every once in a while, just scrape it off. And then continue. Almost there. Okay. So now we have this. And now if you want to cut it smaller, so just go like this 1 or 2 times. But you don't want to hack it too much, otherwise that greenness is going to sink into the board and then the flavor will be gone. So just gently, and move it to the side. Next up, I'm going to cut our ginger. Just take about this much ginger, then we want to cut the skin off. So, cut that off. So do that first. And then, gonna horizontally cut without cutting my finger. Now that's all. Now the sides, and then one left side. Okay, and then we're left with this skinless piece of ginger, and then we want to chop that really fine. So same technique as we did with the spring onions. Really fine. And if you feel like you have too less, then just add a bit more. And it's fine if the skin's on. It just gives it a little more gingery flavor. So if you're a fan of ginger, then keep the skin on. Okay, so if you zoom in, I'm cutting it fine. 3 fingers on the knife, or 2, any. I preferably like 3. And then just chop and just scrape that off and continue. Okay, now we have that done. And originally we would have carrots, and then we would cut the carrots exactly like the bell peppers into these strips. So just cut the carrot in half, cut the carrot in half again, and then maybe in half again, depending if you like it. Carrots are really good in this dish, but I'm sadly out of carrots, so, and garlic, by the way. So then if you think you need a little more spring onion, just add more, because I'm a fan of onions, personally. Just put on the pile. And if your spring onion is too thin, then just fold it in half, and then cut. It gives it a little more thickness. Okay. Okay, now we're done with our vegetables. If we had garlic, what we would do is we would mince them just like the ginger. Okay, so we have everything set. Now we just get to boiling our pasta. Cut the video. Okay, so now we have our almost heated up water, and now we're gonna generously put some kosher salt. It can be any type of salt you actually want. I'm just a big fan of kosher salt. And then we're gonna add our pasta. This is actually just spaghetti because I don't have pasta on me right now. But spaghetti, all that stuff works. Whatever you want, actually. So, maybe take this much. And then what you want to do to make sure it doesn't stick is twist. If you look at that, what I'm doing is I'm just putting my thumbs the opposite way. And that, when you let go, it's going to spread all over the pan. One or two will stick out, but that's fine. And then the really hard thing about doing this is that the spaghetti actually burns. So what you want to do is just, like, after the bottom gets a little soft, you want to fold it in. And when I'm doing that, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so I got my tongs here. And what I did was I curved it. So if you look, I went like this and twisted it. So it was kind of like that. Then I just held it and twisted it into the water. So now make sure that no pasta is sticking out of the water. Otherwise, the other body of the pasta is going to stick when that one edge won't. Okay, I'll come back to you guys after it's cooked. Guys, well, pasta is right there. And yeah, let's start. So we want to get it to low heat because olive oil can burn really quickly. Just dump in a bunch of olive oil. Finish it off. And then we're going to want to put in the sesame oil. Sesame oil I didn't include at the starting. Sorry about that. But just a few drops. And then, mind that noise because the stove's not working, not functioning correctly. And then, we're going to start off with adding the ginger. Now, if you want a little spice to this, you can add chilies. But, not many people like spice. So, okay, we're also going to add our garlic. If you want that to saute. And then, that sizzling noise is because of the moisture. Got that in. Now we're just going to take a spoon out. Wooden spoon. Just give that a nice stir. So we have our garlic. It's starting to become dissolving the oil. We want it to be cohesive with the oil. Take that around. After the garlic or the ginger becomes a little brown, we add in the pasta. I'll see you there. Okay, so I put some olive oil in here and some sesame oil. We have got all up. It's on a low fire because we don't want anything to burn. Now what we're going to do is take our ginger and garlic, let them saute. So we don't want to be burning our ginger. It's on. The fire is really low right now, because we don't want anything to burn. So just a bit garlic. Just a bit more. Okay. So then we have that. Increase the fire. Don't want anything to burn. That's really important. Now, when you're cooking, you want to keep shaking it and keep mixing it, because it's really important that it doesn't burn. Otherwise, you're going to have burnt ginger and garlic. And this is the base of the food. Not like the most important ingredient, but it's what you start off with. So if it's burnt, you got to redo it. So I'm going to put it on almost medium now and just let it cook. And I'll see you there. Okay, so we're back now and we're going to add our pasta in. Now it's going to start sizzling. Make sure that pasta doesn't stick. And this dish, chow mein, it's traditionally called in China, is very greasy, so be aware of that. So you can just see all that oil that's coming right now. But right now it doesn't have much flavor because all we did was add garlic and a little bit of, well, ginger. So what we're gonna do is add our reduced sodium soy sauce and regular soy sauce. So let's put it on a low heat and start off with our soy sauce. Just a bit. And again, you can add chili if you want, or you can just skip the chili if you're not a fan of spicy food. Okay, we have that. And now we're just gonna give it a good mix. You're searching for a brown color, just like about this color. And now we're gonna add our bell peppers in. Give that a good mix. And our spring onions.
It's your mother.
And I'll come back to you after. Okay, so here it's done. Give it a good stir. You can see the spring onions, the bell peppers, the garlic, and the ginger are just in there. Carrots would have been a really good option with this, but I ran out, sadly. So let's taste it. That tastes delicious. It has simple flavors, but combined, it just equals awesomeness. And if you see him eating there. Okay, so that's it, guys. Hopefully you liked the video. Comment down below what I should make next, and yeah, see you.